Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is the chess game of the day. I didn't really have a great day with the chess at the moment, so I've had a really bad start. And then what I did was I changed the pieces of the board. This is like the tournament setting as well, and the board just looks so sharp. So actually changed to this setting, and I started winning a lot of games together. So it makes a difference. So sometimes just changing things up, not keeping the same board all the time if you're losing, and yeah, just change up, like I said, maybe change it to different openings as well. So that's what I did. I did a bishop opening. Normally I've been doing, like the what do they call it, the Royal Lopez or the Italian game, but this is the bishop opening. So just changing it up a bit, because if you keep doing the same thing and you're losing, um, you're just going to get the same result. So sometimes just mixing it up can just get your brain thinking in a different way and can just get things working again. So just turn things around. So we've done all right. So now we've built up here. Simple development moves here. He's gone down here to opt. He's come down here to opt for the pin. And what else has he done? Not sure. He's a bit passive. He can't really go here. But he wants to get his bishop out. Probably the knight move would have been next, and then you could go like here. So he's probably one move in front of where he wanted to be. You know, he's moved his queen out, so he's broken a principle. We're not supposed to move our queen out too early, because he's still got these two pieces here. I've got the two pieces here too, so I've broken a principle as well. And getting my knights connected together, which looks nice. Now he's attacking here, so now I've got a decision to make. So I've got to decide whether or not to take, but he's going to have that pawn here, and the problem is this knight is being pinned. So what did I say in the past is this is probably a mistake on my part, because what I did was I ignored the pin, and now there's a problem. So I'll have to take, and then I've got a pin here as well. So this is a good example of you've got to remove the pins when you get it, because players can take full advantage of it. And now we're going to put pressure on. So if he takes here, we can take here. And then we also, if he takes here as well, what I was thinking was we can take here, and then we open a semi-file for our rooks. So we actually do get compensation for losing a pawn. So he takes, and we take, and then he takes the pawn. And yeah, we can take here as well. And then we've got a nice diagonal and a nice file. So we've actually got equal material. Once I take that pawn, we've got equal material. And then even look at my bishop. Like, this is almost like the Danish gambit. So the Danish gambit starts off and you just sacrifice all your pawns, and they usually end up on these files anyway. So I've had a little bit of a go of the Danish gambits in the past, and it's just the two bishops being an open file with no pawns in the center, and you just get a strong attack. And the queen usually sits on that square as well, or sits around there and starts just targeting. You just have like the bishop here as well. So look at this. Look how nice that looks. So you've got that targeting that square. We've got like a checkmate possibly in the future. We've got this open file. I mean, what's not to like about this opening? You know what I mean? So just by even looking at that, you'd rather be white than black, because black's being very passive and only on the, and not even developed as well. And he's got his queen out a little bit, so we can start moving around, put him in check. He disrupts his pawns, and this is what we want to do. We want to take advantage of that, because he'll just start disrupting his pawns, and then we can attack his king when we get our pieces in position. There is this move. I'm not sure if I saw it. I only just saw it then. So if I move here, then the bishop attacks there and there. But I do have a defender here. So what I could do is potentially is take there and win a free pawn. Ooh, win a free pawn. But I probably don't want to give up such a strong bishop. So hopefully I didn't do that. So I just castled, get my king safe. Sometimes we can get in a trap where we forget about our king. We think, oh, we're in a great position, nothing to worry about, and then bang, we just get checkmated by having our king open the open. So it just takes one or two moves to turn the game around, because chesses can be very hard. So He's done something you never do. You never checkmate. You never castle into a threat. So now he's just given up. He's just given up our pawn, or his pawn. Sorry. So we can just take. So instantly he's just castled in the checkmate. So sometimes you just got to be in the habit of assessing the situation before castling, and sometimes we all do that. So we always get told must castle, must castle, must castle, but there is times where you don't, because he's just castled on the wrong spot, and our pieces can easily start pointing this way. Even our bishop can go into this square looking down there. I mean, the rook goes here as well, double the rook. Move this up and triple threat the other coin. So yeah, it's just insane just to castle like that. So we put some pressure on his rook, and yeah, I told him just to resign from there, because there was no point playing on, because we can just move here. Once we move the rook here, which I should have done before, it's very hard for him to stop that checkmate. I mean, if I just went like that, that was the next move anyway. There's not anything you can do that I can see a checkmate, to stop a checkmate. I mean, he can go like this potentially. I'll go like that. Then he goes forward. Then I can go bring the other rook here. Oh, I'd actually, no, what I'll do is bring the queen in there. And then he would end up here. And then probably there. And that would be checkmate. So the king would ended up being there, because the queen would have these squares. Pawn would be there, defended by the bishop there. So he'd have no retreat squares, and would have the rooks and queen as well. So yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. And also, before I go as well, yeah, I'm thinking of going diamond with chess, because purely I think I want to start doing just mainly the puzzles a lot more, because playing too many games can hurt you as well. It hurts my ranking playing too many games, but I want to actually just keep going through the puzzles over and over and over again, because then your brain gets used to it. And it's the same thing with what I used to do with poker as well. If you play the same scenarios, you start remembering, your brain naturally remembers, and it gets easier and easier. You just got to stay the course. And yeah, just a matter of playing a lot of games. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.